Hi, McKenna.
Hi.
Welcome back to the country and to the state and to the
Yes.
city. You have been traveling this summer.
I have.
What's that been like?
It's been so fun to travel. I know when I got hurt, everyone's like, oh, it'll be a rest, but no, it has not been. I've been lifting, PT, and then I've been traveling a ton. So we've done some family vacations, I've done some college visits, and then I went to Greece with my travel ball team. So it's been really fun to be on the go, but now I'm set until school starts.
And what was your favorite place to go this summer?
My favorite place to go was probably Greece.
Yeah.
Being there with my team was awesome.
Yeah.
We were with Jason Kidd Select, so there was a couple of our select teams there and then our NorCal team there, which a lot of Mitty girls play on that team as well. So I was just with my school friends, which was awesome.
Yeah. So nice for them to have you as a part of that trip, even though
Yeah.
they knew you were not going to be able to play.
Yeah.
Was that hard for you to just sit on the sidelines and watch?
I feel like at this point I'm used to it, so it wasn't that bad, but it was just hard because I feel like this team, it just kind of sucks. I wasn't traveling with this team a lot. When they went to Ohio for the Select 40 tournament, I wasn't able to be there,
Yeah.
but I really enjoy everyone on that team, and it was fun to hang out with them in Greece. We played 3 games against 3 Greek national teams,
Yeah.
and I even got a score on my last AAU game, which was really exciting. But
How did that happen?
okay, so basically the jump ball happened and I was just like by the basket, and then they threw the ball to me and I scored a layup, and then I immediately subbed out. But it was kind of awkward, but it was also really fun just to kind of know that this was my last AAU game and just to see how far AAU has gotten me.
Yeah. So you just had to move forward and back, no sideways
Yes,
stuff.
forward and back, that's it.
Okay. So now you're running.
Yeah.
And what is that like for you?
So running is definitely hard because I'm definitely out of shape, but you know that I'll get back to that. Being in shape is definitely one of my biggest attributes to my game, I feel like. But it's been very slow. I basically have these like 10 levels that I have to go through. Each level I have to do 2 times before I can pass it. I started off with running 0.1 miles and then walking another 0.1 miles, and I do that for 2 miles straight.
Yeah.
And then now I'm up to 2 miles, so I will run 2 miles straight, but if I need a break, I can walk for a little bit.
Yeah. Do you already feel like you're able to do more?
Definitely. I mean, if I would have had to run 2 miles straight the very first time I ran, I probably would not have been able to do that. Now I can.
Yeah.
But I also do stuff on the bike and I'm working out basketball-wise, so kind of getting up into shape basketball-wise.
So you can do that 5-mile run for me today?
Definitely not.
Okay, I'll have to adjust my schedule then. So with that, coming into this season, you've got a lot of things going on, and one of them is deciding which college you're going to attend next year. I know you're ready to make that announcement right now, so go ahead, tell me where you're going to go.
Yeah, you know, I wish I could do that. I would love for the process to be done. I mean, obviously it's been a great process,
Yeah.
but I'm glad to be done to my Final Four, and then I'm hoping I have one more visit scheduled with Iowa at the end of August, Labor Day weekend, and then I'm hoping after that to be committed and done and signed.
Yeah, so your visits have been good?
My visits have been really good. It's been fun, you know, to get to know the girls. That's definitely probably the biggest part for me, is getting to know the coaches and the girls, especially with all these schools being, you know, across the country or very far. And with having this injury, it kind of opens my eyes to see like who's going to be there if something were to happen again, or who's going to be my family when my family can't be there.
Yeah. So for example, you went to South Carolina late in the spring, early summer, visited Dawn Staley and her team and the players. Tell me what that experience was like.
This was my first official visit with South Carolina, and I'd say my 2 biggest things going on my visit was how am I going to mesh with the girls, and then where do they see me playing wise.
Yeah.
And with the girls, this was probably the visit I hung out with the girls the most. It was really fun to hang out with them. We did a lot of things at Coach Staley's house. We hung out after workouts, so it was really fun just to be around them and see that I could fit in with them.
And they did a lot of fun stuff. You got to meet the football coach and go to his house. What was that like?
So the football coach was so awesome. I mean, they don't really do that with a lot of recruits, so it's cool to do that. When we went to his office, he was just about to leave for vacation, so to see that he waited back to talk to me was pretty cool. And then they showed my brother's football highlights, which is just like crazy to me.
So when will you make your decision, and how is that going to work?
So we still need to get into the like nitty gritty of it. I am taking my visit, and then I'm hoping like in the couple weeks after that, I'll be able to talk to my parents, talk to my coaches, kind of see what we're thinking. Depending on where I commit, there's different ways that we could do it. Obviously with like Iowa, there's like the Pat McCaffrey show. And there's a lot of different ways that we could do it, but we've been talking with my agents as well to see like what ways we could announce it, but a lot of different ways, a lot of different stressful ways as well.
Yeah. There's always Cal High Sports and
Yes.
and Levi Stadium we can provide,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So just put it in the back of your mind.
Okay.
So now with the season coming up, what are your thoughts as you are, working out here today, getting forward to that? School starts when?
The 19th.
The 19th. So you're getting ready for that to start day before my birthday.
Okay.
So when you're thinking presents, it's the next day. And so with that coming up, you excited? You anxious? Nervous?
I'd say it's a mixture of both. I'm excited and anxious. I'm always anxious, so this isn't very out of the blue. But I'm excited for my senior year to start. Even though it's senior year, I'll go to college. This is my last summer, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But there's been the little things that make me excited for senior year and also starting this next season. I think it'll obviously be pretty nerve-wracking once I can officially start playing and start doing more live work.
Yeah.
But I just know that with my teammates and my coaches that they'll help me get into it and adapt.
And what are you going to be thinking that first game when you come back, whenever that is? Do you think it'll be the first game of the season that you'll play?
So we have scrimmages in like mid to end November, which my coach talked to me about, and like what are games that would have been more comfortable for me, which was really nice. And then we have our first official game at La Jolla Day Country Tournament. So that will be my first game back, hopefully. We still have to see what the plan is, like for practice and games, like how much I can be playing, how much live work I can be doing.
Yeah.
So it'll definitely be it's going to be very calculated, but we'll see.
Yeah, and you're nervous about that.
Definitely.
So with this, you've said you've been very positive through this. And there has to have been times when it was tough. Tell me about what those times were like.
There's definitely times where it's been tough. Seeing other people that have been injured, I see different ways that it can be handled. I think honestly the toughest thing is seeing how other people share their emotions. I don't really show people when it's a tough day. I don't really show people when I'm emotional that day, versus seeing other people, like when they're able to tell people that they're not feeling great or they're able to express how they feel. I think that's tough for me because I just don't feel like I can do that. So those days are definitely tough. But just knowing that I do have that support system with my parents or my coaches, and I can come to them, I just choose not to go to them. But it's definitely that.
So how are you able to cope with all that if you're not talking to people?
So I kind of just deal with it myself. I've figured out how to do it. I have like journaling, or I cry. That's just kind of a thing that I do, I guess. But that definitely
by yourself.
By myself. But that's just kind of how I deal with it. I wouldn't say I've had very many off days, but the times that I do, then I just deal with it.
We'll continue to keep up with McKenna as she gets closer to making her college decision and as she works towards getting back onto the court in November. Be sure to subscribe at 49ers Cal High by hitting the button below.
6, 5, 4.